Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Delaney Giles.
And I'm Mia Massaro. Let's take a look at the news. ACBU hosted their Welcome Week event this past Saturday. The event was Bingo Bonanza, where students were able to participate in 10 rounds of bingo. Some prizes that were up for grabs were a Nintendo Switch, a Squishmallow, and AirPods. BUTV's Jackson Shell Teal attended the event to see what ACBU has planned for this upcoming semester.
ACBU is the Activities Council on Bradley's campus. They aim to provide students with free activities that anyone can participate in. Maggie Burnell, the president of ACBU, shares what her hope is for this event.
My hope for this event is to outreach to campus-wide and for all the students to just enjoy themselves from a stress week of school.
As Burnell accredits the organization's old leadership team for bringing the bingo event to Bradley's campus last spring, she touches on why ACBU chose to host this event again for Welcome Back Week.
We annually had it last semester, and we saw very good attendance and feedback from the students that they enjoyed it. So we wanted to welcome back to campus with a lively type of activity.
During her time on ACBU, Burnell has focused on planning events, but now that she's the president, she has a goal to unify other organizations on campus.
My goal this semester for ACBU is just to do more outreach to campus organizations and campus-wide, and to obviously do more types of events.
Burnell says that these events do well, but shared what other fun events Bradley students can look forward to during this semester.
We're going to be hosting all types of events, annual events, a lot of crafty events, and cinema events. You can find more information on our Instagram or around posting around campus.
For BUTV News, I'm Jackson Shell Teal.
Bradley University's chess club is currently looking for new members to uphold a long legacy of chess playing after its hiatus during the COVID pandemic. Current president Amanda Carlson says that since 2021, their organization that promotes the several centuries-old game had been struggling to find new players. Chess is a fun competitive activity that requires a lot of strategic thinking and skill. So far, they only have about 5 competitors and would like to expand their group so they can hold more mini chess tournaments. Anyone of any year, major, or skill level are welcome to join and meet new people. Carlson and her other members hope that if they get new people to join, they can teach beginners who may not be well informed on the basic mechanics of chess.
On January 24th, Late Night BU hosted their first event of the semester. BUTV's Jackson Shell Teal attended the event to see what Late Night had to offer.
Late Night BU is a student-run organization that hosts events every 2 months to provide students with a fun atmosphere, filled with food, games, and many other activities. Haley Damitz, event coordinator for Late Night, shared details about the event.
This is our annual event. It's the craft fair. So we did one last year, we're doing it this year. Essentially, we invite student vendors. We've got some different departments here to sell whatever kinds of things they make for their small business. It's great to put a spotlight on all the student businesses as well as all the departments that come.
Bradley Heat, which has partnered with Late Night BU for a few years now, has very similar ideologies regarding their goals.
He is very focused in wellness programming, while Late Night BU is alcohol alternative programming for students. So our programs just mesh really well together, and we have worked with them for, the past few years.
Damitz says that Late Night BU builds a sense of community and believes it's a great place to be on a Friday night.
Everybody kind of comes together, you meet new people, you make new friends, and you find a place, that's great to be without, having to drink or having to do anything else. It's just a great environment to be in on a Friday night if you don't know what you want to do, and you can come here and get free food and do crafts and stuff.
Damitz says that it's important to provide a spotlight to smaller organizations that don't necessarily get the attention that they deserve.
Some student organizations don't have the same platform that Late Night BU is, so Late Night BU is one of the longest running campus organizations, and I think it's important to us to put other organizations that may not have that privilege on, put a spotlight on them.
For more information, you can check out their Instagram at Late Night BU. For BUTV News, I'm Jackson Shell Teal.
When we come back, Rachel will give us our weekly forecast.
And Scarlett recommends some new songs for your daily playlist.
would scream me out. Some bosses couldn't see me as a leader.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper. I've been running code as long as I've been able to reach a keyboard.
This is what I do. It's second nature for me, coordinating 100 details at once.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
I sold them on my skills.
You gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
My magic is
analytics and empathy. That's how I'm getting clients. You have to have the confidence in yourself to show up and defy the odds.
I'm more than who I am on paper.
I never got a college degree. And today, I'm the CEO of my own company. People want to tell me I'm one in a million, when actually I'm one of millions. Stars are all around us. It's time for them to shine.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how's sketches, baby? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You didn't even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
To the left. To the right. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Okay, so it's kind of getting warmer, right? How are we feeling about it?
I prefer the warm weather. I liked the snow while it was there, but I'm glad that it's getting warmer.
Yeah, for sure. I don't like bringing my big, thick coat to class.
Yes. What about you? All right. So anyways, as the weather keeps fluctuating from the 30s to the 50s this week, make sure that you are dressed to impress Mother Nature this week with your 3 different outfits for each day. I have all the weather info that you need to have a wonderful rest of your week and somewhat warmer weekend. Is spring almost here? Because I hope so. I'm Rachel Hobbs, and let's take a look out on our wonderful campus. As you can see, today was super nice, super chill, not too cold, a little breezy, but it was kind of comfortable. I know I didn't have to wear my winter coat at the end of the day. So now going over to our forecast map for today. This afternoon was such a sunny and bright day. You know, just a little bit of gusts of winds. Tonight we are going to see a slight drop in temperature. We were kind of no rain today. We're ranging from 5 to 9 miles per hour tonight. Now moving on to our temp map. Here in Peoria, we're sitting around a comfortable 50-something degrees. You know, I will take this weather. Tonight we are going to drop around to 29 degrees, and throughout the week we can see the temperatures be in the 20s during the evening. Now onto our 5-day forecast. We're going to see rain on Thursday and Friday. There is about a 70% chance of rain tomorrow. The high is going to be 57 on Sunday, so be prepared, get your umbrella. It's going to be slippery on the road, so please drive safe. The rest of the week we'll see mostly sunny skies, and through the weekend it's going to be much warmer, but it's still going to be a little chilly in the night. So with this spring, we got to be careful, you know, what the groundhog is going to say on February 2nd, if our winter will last even longer. I hope not. Now let's go over to entertainment with Scarlett.
Tate McRae is making a name for herself as a pop sensation, but really, she's been around for a while. From her first time on So You Think You Can Dance back in 2016 to her first big hit in 2020, You Broke Me First. Now, the Canadian singer, dancer, and songwriter is gearing up to release her 3rd studio album, So Close to What, on February 21st. As of this week, McRae has unveiled 3 singles off the highly acclaimed album. It's Okay, I'm Okay was released in September, followed by Two Hands in November, and this last Friday, her single Sports Car made its debut. The song has been voted the top new release by music fans in a recent Billboard poll. So if you're looking to update your playlist, you might want to check this one out. Now, I don't know about you, but it's only January and I miss Christmas already. Apparently, so did the Jonas Brothers. In a promo video that humorously channeled the iconic cue card scene from Love Actually, musician brothers Joe, Nick, and Kevin announced that they'd be returning to their Disney roots with the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie in the 2025 holiday season. which is, 11 months away. But it's okay if you're already counting down the days. While on the topic of reunions, I'm seeing another pretty exciting one on the horizon. Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal, co-stars from the beloved rom-com When Harry Met Sally, recently took to Instagram, writing, "It's finally happening. We're reuniting for something iconic. Can't wait to show you all soon." This statement was paired with a picture of the duo sitting on a set piece used throughout the original film. With no other details, this created some suspense for fans. Left to speculate, what could they be working on? Could it be a new film after 36 years? Some suspect a Super Bowl commercial in the works. Regardless, myself and many other fans are excited to see what happens when Harry and Sally meet again.
I don't know about you guys, but I am so excited about Tate McRae's new album. I have been a fan of hers forever.
She's great.
The new song is so good.
It's been on repeat.
Oh, yes. Me and my roommate have been listening to it constantly.
Well, after the break, we will get a behind-the-scenes look at the Bradley Scout.
And a glimpse of a brand new music degree launching in fall of 2025.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. That I know what you're going through. I know things aren't easy, but you still show up. I wonder if you know that we can get help. That we don't have to go through this alone. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Food can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Student leaders are crucial to the function of Bradley's campus, and the Bradley Scouts co-editor-in-chief is a clear example of this.
Anaya Davis is a senior here at Bradley University and has been making her mark since day one.
So, I am the co-editor-in-chief at the Scout, and I'm also the vice president of Sigma Tau Delta, which is the English Honor Society, as well as English Club, because those are kind of in tandem. And then I'm also a career peer advisor for the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
At the start of each of these positions, she originally went through some mental challenges that in the end made her a better and stronger leader.
I would say the biggest struggle that I faced in being a student leader is worrying about whether or not I'll be taken seriously. You know, being a woman and a black woman, there's always that fear or concern that my views or my opinions or my style of leadership won't be seen as the same as my white counterparts. And I think what I've done to kind of overcome that is just building up my self-confidence and realizing that I would not be in that position if I didn't deserve to be.
During her time as a leader, she has gathered certain skills that have also helped her grow.
I would say some of the skills that I've gained from being a leader, probably a better listener.
Thanks to her current experience on Bradley's campus as a leader, Davis knows that it will only help her in her future career.
With every job, there are challenges and conflicts that arise, and you have to learn how to navigate those, and then being able to navigate those among your peers, but also being like in a leadership position. So just knowing that like you're still on their level, but also, you know, having a position of authority, you have to kind of figure out how to balance that. So being a peer, but also being, you know, a boss.
There is no doubt in anyone's mind that Davis won't be a leader again in her life. For BUTV News, I'm Madeline Marilegro.
The Bradley University Music Department, along with Dr. Mark Deswan, have created a brand new degree program which is getting ready to launch fall 2025.
Dr. Mark Deswan pursued music degrees such as music performance and recording arts, followed later by computer science degrees. So, wanting to fuse his passion for music and computer science, he decided to try and create this new degree program.
So the degree is called Digital Music Technology, and probably the easiest way to describe what it is and what it covers is it kind of sits right at the intersection of audio production and music technology.
Although we are still about a year away from the degree launching, Deswan and other students he has talked to are very excited about this new opportunity.
So the degree begins, it will launch officially in fall of 2025, so this, about roughly a year, a little bit less than a year from now. And we do actually have some majors already interested just that have heard about it.
The degree aims to broaden the scope of music that students at Bradley have, exploring the immense number of times that music technology is present and how to understand it to use it effectively in their careers.
It kind of shows, in many ways, kind of in the coursework that you encounter and also the activities that you'll be doing, it shows the many different ways that music technology kind of shows up in all these different job opportunities.
This degree utilizes a number of courses in the Bradley curriculum which did not have a direct connection to any degrees, but it also includes a new class that Deswan has created to elevate this degree.
It's called the Production Practicum. So in the School of Music we actually have a healthy handful of performances, and they're official Bradley music performances. So this will be like faculty performances. The course is going to center upon putting students in the driver's seat of running all of the production aspects of the official Bradley music events.
Although this degree focuses on music production very heavily, students will still have the opportunity to work in other fields of music or even at different degrees if they wish to do so.
It really is very much more the production side. Now, that doesn't mean that students would be excluded from pursuing compositional avenues if they were interested. So, for students that would be more interested in the composition side of actually composing music, they would want to look into that degree either as a companion to this. There's no reason why you couldn't do both of them.
The degree launches fall of 2025, so if you or someone you know is interested in it, Dr. Deswan would be more than happy to talk to you. For BUTV News, I'm Miguel Rios.
Performing isn't for everyone, especially if that performing includes no script. For two members of Barbecue Kitten Improv Troupe, they have found a way to put their love of performing into being a stage manager.
Becoming a stage manager for BBQ Kitten looks different for everyone. For senior Allie Anthony, she ended up getting started with Barbecue Kitten thanks to her best friend and former president.
So my best friend since high school, Gabby McMillan, she is our previous president from last year. And she's been in Kitten as long as I've been going to Bradley, and she roped me into it. She got me talking to Bronwyn, our other stage manager, and I just immediately knew I would really like it.
After falling in love with the position, Anthony quickly got the hang of the responsibilities of rehearsal. For the closed troupe rehearsals, she helps run votes for shows, themes, and even voting on new members. But open rehearsal is where the stage managers really help run the show.
Me and the other stage manager, Bronwyn, we work together and we pick out which kittens are playing in games, which audience members are playing in games.
For the improv shows, the stage managers put in the work at the beginning to make sure everything runs smoothly.
At the beginning of the show, we stand out and we hand out merch. And we check everybody into the show, we collect ID numbers, we let everybody know don't charge admission, donations.
One of Anthony's favorite parts of being a stage manager includes how she can make the rehearsal space comfortable for everyone.
I get to make sure that everybody has like a safe and comfortable environment to do improv in, because it's not something that everybody is comfortable with. Me especially, that's why I don't perform. So it's nice that I get to provide that like safe space for people.
She also wants to leave fellow stage managers or people interested in becoming one last message.
It's a really good time, and it is maybe a little bit more than you might expect it to be. There's a lot more like clerical duties involved with like voting on things and setting out forms. But it is definitely a really good time.
Love for performing comes in all different forms, including sending out Google Forms to vote on themes for improv shows. For BUTV News, I'm Madeline Marilegro.
Up next, Harvey fills us in on what is happening in the basketball world.
And a young athlete joining Bradley next year who you should keep an eye out for.
do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
With the new year, there's always new resolutions. Some people want to work out, some people want to learn new things. If you could learn any new sport, what would it be?
That's a good question.
I think I would want to learn tennis.
Tennis, okay.
I feel like I would want to learn hockey, but I feel like I'm not that coordinated.
See, I would too, but I can't skate, so I would choose floor hockey instead. But with that said, hello everyone. Welcome back to BUTV Sports. I'm Harvey Newcomb. Let's recap this past week of Bradley Athletics. Part 1 of the iconic Route 74 rivalry took place this past week for both men's and women's basketball. But let's start with the first of 2 games, with men's basketball hosting rival Illinois State at Carver Arena this past Saturday. Bradley coming into this one looking for their 6th straight win against ISU. Slow start from the Braves here, but the shot through contact from freshman Jaquan Johnson put some life into the Braves early. Another drive this year from Darius Hannah gets the easy finish at the basket. You want some more Darius Hannah? Well, you'll have some more Darius Hannah. Another drive from the baseline and the jam. Later on, Christian Davis with a nice bucket here. Bradley with 2 leading scorers today. Duke Dean to Zeke Montgomery for the moving corner 3, knocks that one down. Both had 11 points in this one. Omar Atlison, the 3 late to seal the deal, knocks that one home as well. Bradley men victorious over ISU 61-57. On the women's side of things, they traveled to ISU the next day to play on a brand new Redbirds court in Sefcu Arena. Tamia Perriman getting the steal here and turning it into points, breaking in the new court nicely. Claire McDougal, not a high-volume three-point shooter, but she knocks down an open one, led Bradley with 15 points in this game. Now Perriman again hesitates, but lets the 3 fly. That one goes in as well. She had 13 on the day. Bradley's best shooter this season, though, Soleil Barnes, 49 made threes in just 19 games. Here's another one of them. But this time she's going to score off of the great pass from Perriman. Good finesse on the finger roll as well, but Illinois State, they pull away in the second half. Redbirds win over Bradley 74-58. Women's host ISU later this season on February 23rd, while the men's are away against the Birds on February 9th for part 2 of the Route 74 rivalry. And your Busey Bank Scholar Athlete of the Week is Christian Davis for his performance on and off the court, so congratulations to him. And to wrap things up, here's the highlight of the week, this time from the high school sporting world. Against my alma mater, ETHS, on Saturday, Matthew Zobrist, Metamore's high school star basketball player, has the ball with 2 seconds left, 58-58, nails the game winner from way outside. Metamora wins 61-58, and Bradley fans should be excited for when he joins the squad next year. That's it for sports.
Lots of exciting stuff. I know one thing that you didn't mention, but I'm super excited for, is that women's basketball on Sunday is having their Women in Sports Day. So I'm so excited. I'll 100% be there. I cannot wait.
Yes, me too.
Very exciting.
Coming up, some campus events you won't want to miss.
And a musical performance by Pierre Paul.
be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Let's take a look at some upcoming campus events. The Colum Davis Library is hosting a Wikipedia Edit-a-thon on February 1st. This event will take place from 10 to 2 in the Packard Room in the library basement. Want to improve your internship prospects? On January 30th, the Smith Career Center will be hosting a workshop on 5 ways to best tell your story at a job fair. Be sure to join them from noon to 12:45 in Burgess Hall. Ready to pick up a new hobby? Not sure where to start? Join the Crochet Club for a beginner's crochet workshop in the Garrett Center from 7 to 9 p.m. and learn the basics of crochet. All right, everybody, first show of the semester, first show I know for Scarlett. How's everybody feeling?
You know, I'm kind of excited. I'm also sad because this is my last semester, and I wanted to, end it how I started it with weather. So I'm excited for this semester with you guys.
I wonder how many viewers saw your first show in your first semester.
I'm actually really curious about that, too. I'll have to look at the comments later on tonight.
What about you, Harvey?
For me, I need to get a haircut. I was kind of excited in my segment, and my hair was getting in my eyes a little bit, but I think maybe the next show I might be nice and clean cut. So,
Mia?
I feel great. Second semester. I'm excited for the next 4 years.
Yeah, I'm excited as well, obviously. Scarlett, how are you feeling?
I'm great. I'm really happy to be here. First show. Looking forward to many more.
Yay. Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Delaney Giles.
I'm Harvey Newcomb.
I'm Scarlett Binder.
I'm Rachel Hobbs.
And I'm Mia Massaro. We leave you tonight with a performance from Pierre Paul. Have a great night.
So I was scrolling through my feed, couldn't believe what I saw. Looks like Kaepernick's in the news cause Nike said it's time to brawl. With the bigots and the racists who infested this country, people think burning some shoes gonna stop $1 billion company. Oh well, to each their own I guess. I'm just gonna sit back, relax, IMAX and watch this beautiful mess unfold. And lo and behold, it's been 10 months since Puerto Rico had power, but y'all sit back and watch power. I'm sick, I need some medication. And even J. Cole called in for meditation. Won't stop the pharmaceutical companies from reaping from the patrons, or stop the doctors from over-medicating patients. America, man, what have we come to? Now the land of the free and the home of the enslaved. Contradictions everywhere, cause our future is grave. While Trump is trying to take us back to the good old days, when they were hanging blacks, hurting women, and killing gays. Too deep? Yeah, I'll dial it back. Yeah, I got it. MGK versus Eminem, who is winning? Well, I don't know, it's kinda dark. Just know I'm headed for the top spot like Vermillion marks. And it's okay you didn't get that. My verses tend to go over heads like contraceptives.